So don't worry about it. Come on.
What's the matter with you? Hey, why you looking so sad? Hey, it's not so bad. Shut up your face.
Simon says, get the alcohol.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt.
Well, unless, of course, you're a feminist, a liberal, a Hillary or a Biden supporter, a celebrity, most millennials, anyone who uses the word identify to identify as anything other than male or female. You know, the genre of people we have grown to know as SJWs, or what I refer to as sensitive pussies. I honestly don't have enough care in me to give a shit about what anybody's doing. I don't care until it really starts directly affecting me. And by me, I mean my family. Call me selfish. I'll call you a liar. Like BLM, cool. Fuck the organization, but I'm 100% down with that belief that all black lives matter. You want to go loot a Walgreens or throw a boulder through a gas station window, knock yourself out. I don't support that, but go nuts. But you're not going to label me or my kids a racist simply because we were born. I've heard all your reasons. I don't agree. People are throwing that racist word around way too easily and freely nowadays. Other words being tossed around like a younger Kamala Harris: homophobic, white supremacy, domestic terrorist, far-right extremist, xenophobia. You following me? Well, if not, what happens is politicians, mostly from the left and the mainstream media, will repeat over and over and over again things like domestic terrorists from the far-right extremist group Trump supporters are making their bid to secure white supremacy. Not only are these people a danger to our society, they're probably the number one threat to national security. They believe strongly in conspiracy theories like legal immigration, voter ID, two genders, and freedom.
So much freedom.
What that tells our overpaid, lying, biased anchors and analysts is they're racist.
Beep.
I think we can all agree white supremacists are racist people. I'm sure they would happily admit to their love of hating other races. Nothing screams white pride more than a SWAT sticker on your neck with the matching skinhead tattoos across your knuckles. But you can't put me and a million others in a box with them people because we voted the same way.
If you voted for Trump, you voted for the person who the Klan supported. You voted for the person who Nazis support.
So why do they do this? For votes, create a problem, enrage the people, and come with a solution.
But through this technique of problem, reaction, solution, you can actually manipulate people to demand you do what you want to do anyway.
Whenever in the history of government have they ever been like, we hear your cries of injustice, so go ahead and just burn this bitch down? You have never heard that. But they needed the black vote.
There's a race war here, elections based on fear. Black lives only matter once every 4 years.
The chaos and the riots wasn't on their watch, so they didn't give a shit. Their cities, but not their administration. So they just kept the gas nozzle on the fire, just spraying and spraying. I mean, come on, bro. You got Nancy Pelosi, the 81-year-old white lady, singing the praises of George Kirby.
I only will do that if you tell me that this legislation is worthy of George Kirby's name. And he said it is.
And when she eventually sobers up, praising the career criminal and savior of justice, George Floyd.
I'm saying, big boy, I'm a real G, stay high till I die.
Thank you, George Floyd, for sacrificing your life for justice.
Get real. It's the same thing with the homophobic and the left cozying up to the LGBT community. First they fought for gay marriage, and finally people were like, love is love. Who are we to stop these people from marrying one another? But now it's trans women should play women's sports, and 2/3 of the country said no, nah, we're good. So what happened? Half-wit and saddlebags made promises and in pussy fashion passed executive orders because unlike the black vote, they know the LGBT community is consistent with their vote and they don't want to lose that. They're already trying to replace the black vote with a Mexican vote. The left are idiots and shout loud, but even they know abolishing the police is beyond their retard.
Complete and total retards.
But again, these people have no morals, no boundaries, and live by the motto, never let a serious crisis go to waste.
Never waste a good crisis.
Of course, unless they create it, which in that case it's just ignore that, nothing to see here. They'll stop pointing at shiny objects like, look, vaccines, viruses, Asian hate crimes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't the virus first reported out of Wuhan, China? it was from Bat Soup, not the Wuhan CV labs. So Badman Orange, who was president at the time, said no flights from China, and the lunatics on the left dug deep into their deck of race cards and pulled out the old xenophobe card. And after a few China virus and Kung Flu quotes,
The China virus.
Kung flu, yeah.
old Mr. Donald Trump is to blame for Asian hate crime. I guess what I'm saying is, don't for a second think that these people care about injustice, your well-being, or crime against any race. All they give a shit about is your vote. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. So Joe, you're starting to grow impatient with us? So what happens when your patience wear thin? You're going to threaten us with the military again?
I take responsibility for the decision.
Simon says, get the f*** up.
Thought you were a man of God. God isn't here anymore.
Want the truth? Sit down, take a seat. Listen to every single word that I speak. Fake news all around, keeping up, it's a chore. They want disintegration like you need the cure. Watch for tyrants, better know who's your foe. Fuck Hamilton or Harrison, Tiefer and Sleepy Joe. Time to wake the fuck up, they're gathering up in mobs. Now let's get the jab and lose your fucking job. I'm beyond pissed, call me Moscow Mitch, I got my wits. But do you really know these TikTok fake woke motherfucking videos? Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, full of fucking trolls. Just a tool plus a fire, no doubt I got the remedy. Knock you in the fucking mouth. They tell you stand up, you gotta be brave. But we all bad seeds out here like Nick Cave. Like everybody out here ain't a fucking slave. They say you got a choice, damn I am amazed. Lost boys and Freaky Todd tried to solve them. 1, 2, 3,000 problems.